So, hello, welcome to Everything Chelsea. Today we are going to look at the lineup against Nottingham Forest before the games kick off today. And today we are getting maximum 3 points. Take it from me right here at Everything Chelsea. So, without any further ado, let's go right in and talk the analysis, the tactics, and try to predict the lineup we'll be using against Nottingham Forest this Saturday afternoon. Okay, so in goal, we'll be having Sanchez, who is going to be a constant. So the formation we are going to use is going to be the 3-4-2-1 formation. 3-4-2-1 formation. This is what we've seen positionally used, and I think he's going to stick on this in the EPL games that when it comes to games that we are going to play against teams that are not so tough, we might do the four back, the 4-3-2-1, which is an information that 4-2-3-1, which is an information that helps you detect, the strengths and weaknesses of players. For instance, Bento plays down deep in the left when he's playing the when we are playing the four back, which will show how good he is when he's going forward and how actually he is when he's defending. And so when we have Sanchez in goal, I mean Sanchez is going to start. Sanchez will start just because he's been excellent for us. Sanchez has been so good that the penalty that he gave out was he did not give out the penalty. It was an error. It was a refuse error, and I think there is no VAR in that game. That's why the people got away with it. But if it is in the EPL, we know that that penalty wouldn't have stand. But still, we came up and then we won the game like champs that we are. So Sanchez in goal, all over there, just because. And the goalkeeping section, we have an injured one. We have Begoston. We have all these people who are not going to actually like carry it into the top teams. But the recent one we got Petrovic might be a little competition for Sanchez, but not in this recent game we are going to play because he just came in and he's going to have time. He's going to need time to develop and then next and create some playing relationship with the squad. And the next player will be the defense. Asal Disasi. This player I say is an expert interceptionist. That's his specialty. He's so good in reading and then taking ball off, let's say strikers or attacking players before they even come to the striker. But his 1v1 is not so good, which is why I think he does so well in getting the ball before it gets to the player. The 1v1 is so good. We've seen it against West Ham's Antonio when we played against them. The 1v1 situation over there was so abysmal. It was so good. So we are going to have him there. And the next player will be Liverpool. Liverpool just got his first senior national team call up, which is a good for the World Cup qualifiers, I think. And this is a good. I mean, the guy is so promising. His defense is up there. I think I will put him in the Alexander Arnold's passes and all. Just that his passes is so down and so cutting, is well read, and he needs to have that kind of communication with whoever is making that pass to for that to come to pass. So Liverpool will start. I mean, he likes taking balls and then running into opponents, into the midfield and then into the opponent's boxes. He likes doing that a lot, and there's like a John Terry vibe in a way. So yeah, Liverpool. I mean, he's also a peck of his own caliber. So Liverpool over the P so cold, see the opponents, So Liverpool starts, and the next player we'll have is Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva should be there for the calmness and the compactness he brings into our defense. He makes the communication over there so well and so perfect that you don't need to worry when you have this guy around. The only downside of Thiago Silva would be the fact that he does not do so much running. He does not do it. So if he should meet him and then he's going to run with a young player, I mean, that player is going to get away from him. But he reads the thing is, he does not make it get to that situation. He reads it so well for that situation. Before that situation comes up, I mean, he has talked about it. And he is ready to pounce on any attacking player. And the next player will be Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto has been excellent. I think Rich James has, something to think about here on his fitness. You get it? Because the competition Malo Gusto is bringing on board is something else. When he's attacking into opponents' boxes, like James will go on so deep and then down into, the opponent's right. He does not do that. He knows the time to run into the opponent because he knows he'll be needed back right into in the defense. That's why every defensive situation you will see him there, and in the attack situations you will see him there. In the last game, he had two good assists, which is not something small to come out, and it's not something small. I mean, it's a big deal. You know, yeah, and this is what he's aimed at: creating assists and then also scoring goals. Very soon, I should expect we seeing him scoring a goal. And this is just by the way, the name Malo Gusto actually means bad enjoyment. Can you imagine? Like it's a Spanish name, right? Bad enjoyment, which means we are going to enjoy using him, and it's going to be so bad for the opponent. So Malo Gusto, just like his name, will be our right back, creating that bad situations for the opponent and making us enjoy our possession and winning of games. Okay, the next player will be Bencho. Bencho, whoa. So look at this. I think he's under a reinvention. You know, Bencho, we are trying to recreate Bencho so that he plays that left wing. But I thought it is not working because we need someone who is very pacey, someone who is creative, and Bencho is none of this. You get it? Yes, he's good at crossing and all, but no, we need more than that from our left wingers. He's clinical, on point. His shot is massive. This is something we can use, which is why I understand why we are. I was about to say they are important. So this is why Pochettino actually is considering using this guy because of how clinical he is in goal. You get it? So I shouldn't be surprised when we see Bencho in here doing his normal things. I mean, when Bencho plays, the left back always leaks. And he exposes Liverpool a lot when it comes to our defensive situations. And the next player will be Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo will be right there in our DM. You get it? He's going to master that play. I mean, he has so much energy. He's perfect. His game timing is also good interceptions. His passes are also something to think about. He's so good. So Moses Caicedo will be there, and he plays so well with Enzo Fernandez. And talking about Enzo Fernandez, Moses Caicedo, I cannot talk about these two without mentioning Gallagher. Gallagher, this play, in the previous game, I think they were toying with the opponents throughout. Sorry about it, man. It is raining over here. It is raining massive. I can barely even hear myself. Okay, but still, we are going to go on and do this video before the game starts. So, these three toyed with the opponents. I mean, they enjoy themselves so well in the game. So, I think the communication between them is getting on well, and I would like to see how Lavia will fit into this system because Gallagher, I know people wanted him to move out, people wanted him to go based on last season's performance. And judging our players based on last season's performance is not good just because the reason why it is not good because that season was a season of transition, a season where even coaches were not even able to keep their jobs. So we not let's say diving them will be the right thing to do and see how they perform this season. And if there's no go well this season, then we know how to get rid of them, which we've done so already. I mean, we've gotten rid of most of our players last season. Talk about Aubameyang, Mason Mount. I mean, their whole Lukaku now gone on a loan to Roma. So, Charlie, this is a positive we should look at. And the next player will be Sterling. I mean, Sterling is on a recent renaissance. He's on a rebirth. That performance. I mean, now we are going to go in games, and then our opponents will be like, "Oh shit, we are going to play against Sterling," because that guy is hot like lava. You get it? Sterling being all Sterling over there. He's staring into the attackers, and he's getting the goals for us. And he has said he wants to be the top scorer in the team, but I'm hoping he's the top scorer in the EPL. So this season, I'm looking at 30 goals for Sterling. Take it right here. You heard it here first. 30 goals for Sterling this season. 30 plus goals. 30 plus goals for Sterling this season. Yeah. And the next player will be Nicholas Jackson. This will be another player. I am praying he gets the goals that we need. Yeah, besides the goals, this guy's contribution in games is something else. His tackles are on point. He reads games so well. His vision is so good. He's pacey. You get it. So you having, I mean, the squad is so promising. We can rely on them. We wanted to go in for, let's see, prominent number nine, someone who is well known in the system. Instead of we going for a lot of targets, but I am grateful none of them came through. Even though I can't play that came through were like Cole Palmer, which is not going to be so much of a challenge for Nicholas Jackson. Maybe he's there to consider our number 10 positions, which we have a lot of injuries over there, over in Kuku, over in Chuku Emeka, you know. So, I mean, this guy has been so good. So the starting 11 for us will be these players we are seeing on the field. In defense, we have the three back. We have Thiago Silva after the Saturday. We have Kowal. We are going to have in the midfield four of them with two central midfielders, Caicedo and then Enzo with Chilwell and then Malagusto flanking them on the left. So yes, on that, I would like you to do well, subscribe onto this channel, and after this video and after the game against Nottingham Forest, we'll be doing the three major impacts that influence our game. We don't know how that game is going to go, but we are hoping that game goes so well against Nottingham Forest. I'm predicting a 3-0 win for Chelsea. Coro Cole to assist, Malo Gusto to assist, Sterling to come up with a goal, and then Jackson to score two goals. This is my prediction, and see you in the game right here at Everton Chelsea. Do well to subscribe. Love you guys. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe.